Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno. Now, when we left off, we were at Kelradan Castle, another siege tower. Yes, rather grinding my gears right there. And we were able to take it with, well, some rather incredible difficulties there. And so, what I have done is I have actually taken back Hurus Castle. It is under siege again, however, which I thought I chase them off. Well, whatever the case, I am actually going to be helping the Valahir clan in their attempts to take Ford. So we're going to be heading in here and joining the next assault. Let us do it. Now, I do know that one of you stated in the comments that Ford itself is a very difficult siege, even if you have the numbers. So yeah, I do believe we are going to be having great difficulties. Very, very bad difficulties indeed. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Place our archers behind. Charge everyone else in. And we will try to penetrate their defenses as hard and as fast as we can. Otherwise, we are going to be having many, many difficulties indeed. Oh my. Oh dear. No! Don't take me out already. That is never a good sign. When King Ingveld gets taken out, you know you're in trouble. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. Take him out. Come on. Can I take him out? Maybe? Nope. Cannot take him out. Okay, I do believe I am going to be letting our units, or shall we say, I am going to be letting our Valahir clan vassals do their thing while I rejuvenate at Hurus Castle. I believe that that is a very big mistake for me to head in there so soon after they have already done it. So I'm just going to continue, hopefully, to... I was hoping that my spotting skill would be enough to see, but it appears not. So I'm going to have to guess when I need to head back there as quickly as I can. Hopefully we'll be able to very easily take them out. Now, I'm going to try and get some more of these units leveled up as quickly as I can. Shi Jin has, of course, returned to us. We'll get him some more in Iron Flesh and Strength. And that is it, apart from Dahosen. And indeed, Scout Striker Wilkins has leveled up as well. So let's get him some more in Strength, more in Power Strike. I do believe we need to get him some more in Athletics, do we? That might be a good idea. So next time around, now that he has 21 Strength, I do believe we will level that up. That is not bad at all. So as you can see, Scout Striker Wilkins has actually a pretty good stat line as far as I can tell so far. And I do believe... will we be speccing into Trainer? I think we'll be speccing into Agility, really. We'll be speccing into Agility, and I think we'll get a little bit more in Iron Flesh as well, just to round that off, just to make it an 8. I think that's a pretty nice number, and I do believe we are going to be leveling up two-handed a little bit so I can wear my shield a little less, and I can try to use my two-handed sword as much as I possibly want to, of course. So, let's rejuvenate ourselves for a full day, and then, oh my goodness, they need our assistance, don't they? They definitely need our assistance. Okay, we're going to be going over there once it reaches dawn. There we are. Dawn immediately. Let us do it. Oh dear. It appears that Atheling Drakos is having a difficult time against various Machiavellian vassals. Now let's just see what is going on here. I cannot actually tell how many units Ford still has. Ah, there it is. Oh, they've left. Oh, did they get defeated? Maybe that is the case. That would be atrocious. No, it seems they're still in there, but yes, they still have 350 or 370 units there. So we're going to go and help Atheling Drakos, I do believe. There we are. That's a pretty even bout now. Well, it's a little bit more on our side, but still, they were trying to outnumber one of our own, so we need to make sure that they know we are not willing to trifle with them too much. We are going to lure them as close as possible and then devastate their numbers. So let's see. There is actually a scout coming out here. He's rather brave. Very bold statement indeed for him to do such a thing. Ah, wow. Okay, never mind. Not very bold indeed. He has a very nice horse. Okay. I do believe that that is actually a defector from the Reich faction, perhaps. That might actually be the case here, because they have some very good cavalry units, that is for sure. Now, do bear in mind that I am only able to command the units that I have under my control. At the moment, that is not many. So we're going to have to do our very best here. I'm going to tell our infantry and our Really? 100 and... Wow, okay. No, that is... Yeah. Really? Oh dear. Well, at least I was able to charge in our units and place our archers in a very good position. As you can see here, look at this. This is what kind of general I am when I'm actually dead. I actually have some very good strategies. It's just so difficult to control my own person. Yes, that's definitely the excuse that I'm going to use this time. Okay, well, never mind. As you can probably tell, we are getting a huge amount of kills thanks to our various infantry units and indeed our Machiavellian and Elvery archers too. We have some Elvery archers here. Hopefully they'll be able to level up soon. I do appreciate the high-tier units that the Redwood Nation has to offer. And, oh yes, I did ask a question in the previous episode, and I stated, why are the Machiavellian crossbowmen so good? And you replied, well, you replied in various ways. One, the Machiavellians that I was using was high-tier. They were all very high level in comparison to the Elvery archers that I had, and it does take a lot longer to level up Elvery archers than it does to level up Machiavellians, as far as I am aware from your comments. And also, the Machiavellians hit a lot harder with their crossbows than the Elvery archers do, although they hit a lot slower. And then, of course, you have the additional penetration quality that the crossbows have, and they're able to penetrate shields very, very good. So, yeah, maybe we should use those when the Machiavellians are eliminated, or as much as we can, at least. So, yes, we showed those bastards a thing or two there, didn't we? Says Aetheling Drakos. And, oh, we get an opportunity to take some of these guys prisoner. Unfortunately, it was only one. Ah, I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but we do get to take some Hersiers, some Huskars, and some Segars. Oh yes, some very nice units indeed right there. And we'll take some hardened Drengars as well, because they're only one step away from being Segars, so that is pretty good. So, take a little bit of loot. I'm not going to try and take as much as I can here, because I do want to make sure that we have enough space for restocking once Ford is ours. Now, are they still here? Yes, they are. Okay, so they are still in the siege, and as you can see, we have an additional vassal arriving. So they have, let's see, 390 units total, and we have a couple of Machiavellian vassals in the distance. Okay, well, Horus Castle seems okay. Is Kel'Radan Castle doing okay? Yes, it is. We are not at war with Tolrania, of course, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. And we're going to wait here for some time. Yeah, we're actually just going to wait right here. Oh. I was not expecting this, because, as you know, in the previous episode, I said to him, no, I do not want to lay claim to Kel'Radan Castle, but it appears that he is bestowing it upon us instead of anything else. Okay, very strange. I would actually prefer villages, to be honest, even though castles give you more, in terms of everything. I would like not to have to garrison them. Okay, we'll accept the honor, even though I'm not entirely pleased about it. Okay, so I'm going to be resting here for another 12 hours. And then we will be heading in once dawn rolls around. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look here. Nope. Okay. We're still going to be waiting. Oh, yes. There are many hard units in there. It is going to be very difficult once we go in, because heavy marksmen... Yeah. Heavy marksmen and heavy crossbowmen, they seriously know what's up. Oh, okay, there we go. I think we are probably going to be heading in here now. Unfortunately enough, it is evening, so I do apologize if you are not able to see fully what I see here, because I have the gamma on my monitor very, very high indeed, so if you guys cannot see this, then I do apologize, but that is just how it is with YouTube. It does make videos darker. So if you can at all, try to raise the brightness or indeed the contrast, gamma, whatever it may be on your device, on your monitor, and hopefully that will fix things a little bit. Just bear in mind that once you obviously make this non-full screen, or you close it or whatever, that you will need to change it back, otherwise it will take up a lot more power, and you definitely don't want that. And of course it will blind you as soon as YouTube comes back into its whiteness, because it is very, very white indeed on the watch pages. So yes, let's try to make a good stand of that, shall we? Let's try to use our brightness to the best of its effect. And yeah, I must admit, I don't actually have the gamma up that high, but I am able to see relatively well because, of course, YouTube does make the videos darker, which is a little unfortunate, to say the least. So I'm hopeful that our archers are actually going to be able to weaken these guys up as much as possible, but unfortunately it appears that many of our units are becoming stuck on the ladder for whatever reason. Who is that guy over there? Oh, that was a Machiavellian halberdier. Are we losing any of our units? No, we're losing many of the allied units. Okay, I am actually okay with that. Believe it or not, I'm actually okay with our allies losing forces instead of us. Who would have thought it? Right? Yes, okay. So there's no stairs over there, so this is where it gets a little bit worrisome. So I'm going to actually move our units back. Just to give me a little... What? What are the Machiavellians doing? They're actually staying in that formation? Look at this. They're actually willingly staying in this formation. Quite an interesting development, is it not? Wow. Okay. Well, infantry charge in once again then, and we'll charge in our cavalry as well. We may try to make a good use of them. Why not? Come on. Take him out. Okay, never mind. I'm actually going to use my two-handed sword here. I do believe we probably want to take out as many as we can. Just in case we happen to fail here, because it could happen. It could happen that we fail in the streets, or indeed failing in the keep at the end. Now, I would love to be able to get close and do some damage, but Marcus is killing them for us. Oh, there we are. A lovely kill right there. A nice overhead. He's going to feel that the next day, that's for sure. Yes, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we are. Hard steel. Oh, dearie me. That's not too good. 29 damage. That's exactly why I like to use a shield and not a two-handed, but I do believe even if I was swinging at the time, I probably would have been hit. So that's good to bear in mind, I suppose. Now, let's try not to get taken out by the regular crossbowmen. I would like to participate in the next stages of this siege, if at all possible. So let's try not to get taken out by their rather wily units. They are very, very good at taking me out, I have to admit. The crossbowmen and I have not had a very good history. As you may very well know, they are so incredibly difficult for me to take out in melee. And there it is. The Valahir clan have taken forward from Machiavellian, and it has 215 units already in there. Goodness me. That is a rather considerable amount of units. And there it is. Machiavellian should, in all theory, be eliminated very, very soon indeed. So let's just head back to Horus Castle. And, aha, okay, so we have Atheling Drakos there. He is rejuvenating himself, and I'm going to be heading on to Kelradan Castle because the various Machiavellian vassals that are around here might decide to head over there, considering there aren't too many units. A scout comes riding up to you and tells you that they have found a man tied to a tree. Upon investigating, you find out he was tied up because local bandits were going to use him as target practice until your troops came by. Okay, so leave him there. Why should we care? Untie him and give him supplies, or just untie him? I do believe we'll untie him and give him supplies. That gives us honor, and we lose a little bit of money. Oh! And the man thanks you and asks to join your party. You accept him. Unfortunately... Oh, wait. Is this the guy? Surely not. I don't believe I had any space. Oh, that's really unfortunate. They should really tell you when they are going to do something like that. In native as well. Whenever anyone decides that they want to join you, it would be really nice if the real-time event itself stated that you were going to gain a unit and potentially give you the option to make room. That would be pretty cool. Maybe a Mountain Blade 2, who knows? I'm pretty sure there will be much more functionality. Now, let's just make sure that we don't actually get engaged upon by this outlaw mercenary warband, and we actually chase down this Machiavellian dog. Well, actually, he's not really a dog, because he has 18 relation with us. So, maybe, just maybe, we can persuade him. How do you feel about Agathor? He likes Agathor Krex quite a lot. I will have to take him out so that we can tell him that he needs to defect from Machiavellian and join us. That seems like a good plan to me. Now, we do only have 137 units because 20 of us did get taken out. No, wait a minute. That is all we can fit on the battlefield, I do believe. I have 250, believe it or not, but it appears that sometimes it doesn't allow us to have as many units as I would otherwise like. So I am actually just going to be charging absolutely everyone in here, and hopefully not get taken out by the halberdiers. There we are, thank you very much. Now let's put up our shield, make sure that we distract their units for as long as we can. Oh my goodness, be careful. Don't want to get close to that north guard. Is it a north guard? I hope so. Otherwise, I was being a little bit too scared about nothing. But it appears that that fellow, whoever he is, has some very good armor on. And, ooh, yes, there we go. We just took prisoner a Machiavellian heavy marksman. A very nice prize indeed. Oh my. Okay, so 6 units remain. Not bad at all. And I do believe that is it. Now, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to let this guy go, because even though the Machiavellians have been defeated, I really think it would be a good idea to gain some honor, gain some additional relation with him, and various other benefits that we gain. Ah, unfortunate that he was able to escape there, but so be it. And now we get to take as many prisoners as we deem necessary. Very good indeed. We are heading on to our castle after all, so we could place a lot of units in the garrison there if we so desire. So let's take that. Nice helmet. And we'll head on to Kelradan, just in case one of the other Machiavellians is heading on there. I have a feeling that maybe Lord Falcus was heading on there just to be a nuisance, as it were. And there we go. Thank you very much. So the... yes... the garrison is actually pretty bad at the moment, but I'll try to recruit a couple of units off screen, and oh my goodness, really? We have bad morale? Oh yes, we do. Apparently so. Well, yeah, I think we know what that is due to. We have too many Machiavellian units. I'll have to put some of these in the garrison. Yes, there's another Machiavellian. I'm trying not to miss any one of them, if at all possible. Okay, I think that is it. Yes, there we are. Okay, so without further ado, I am actually going to be ending this episode off here. I know a little bit of a shorter episode today, but I do apologize, but there doesn't appear to be too much to assault at the moment, and I would like to get Kelradan Castle a little bit more defended, just in case one of the other factions decides to declare war, because as you can see here, we are currently only at war against the Machiavellians and no one else. I do believe that the only people that could potentially attack us are going to be the Tolranians, because they are at 0 relation, whereas everyone else is at 10, 20, 30, 10, and I have no idea what the Zann dynasty are at, but we are allies with them. We are in an alliance, so we are completely fine, I do believe. And there are my stats, if you guys want to know. There's my stats: 55 honor rating, 38 party morale. That's pretty terrible. Let's take a look at the party morale, actually. Yes, as you can see here, extra morale for Machiavellian troops -9. And yeah, I just believe it's the party size giving us many difficulties with that. So yes, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.